Hello, everybody. It is Thursday, the 26th of September. Um, I've been trying to get on top of this mess that is my life for the last few days, and I'm still not there. Not quite sure what to do at the moment, whether I should just concentrate on my own little mess here, or whether I should speak about the greater mess out there. But as I say, I'm watching all these other channels, and just the Inspired channel today. Now, he's actually completely right in what he's saying. You know, he is saying, all I can do is speak my truth. You know, and you make disciples to your truth, which is what Jesus did. It's what they all did. And make it the only one. So in a way, you're creating your own world with your people around you. And you declare that to be the only truth. And you live in that truth, which is what we're doing, which is what Jesus did. And actually, in the book of the Revelation, in the end, New Jerusalem, what are they doing in there? They're creating a world. There is going to be a new world, a new earth. I mean, that is actually an illusion, New Jerusalem, because they are obviously inside of that cube where they are creating that there is a greater, again, at that moment there will be a greater reality around them that they have rejected, and they will be inside of that cube in their own world. That is actually an illusion. And I mean, that is what those that are saying, you know, I am. This is my truth. And I make disciples to my truth. I create a world within the world. That is actually the illusion. And that is denying reality around them. And then they are insisting that, you know, whatever they are building is real and everything else is not. In fact, you are trapped in this illusion. And at the same time, which is also idiotic, they're saying, you know, oh, people are saying there's more than one truth. And there absolutely is not. There is only one truth, and we're going to find that truth. Well, what you're actually doing is you're making your truth all. And then you say, well, that's the only one. Because that's the only one I'm experiencing. And this is my world now. So, but I want to talk about, you know, like these non-human entities that are in this world, and I think that is most of us at the moment. And what we're doing is we are recreating heaven. That is what Jesus said. He will bring heaven to earth. He's recreating heaven on earth. The heaven that he came from, the one that sent him. He's recreating that on earth. And again, that is a smaller world than the world as a whole. It will physically be a smaller space, which is just a reflection of the greater truth. So again, then what are we and what are we doing here? What is this world? People say, well, this world does not feel like home, and here it comes. That is because you are not human. Your body is. Your body is human from the start, but you are not. Your spirit is not human. We came from somewhere else, yeah, most likely, and we fail to become human, which is why this never becomes our home. Because we are not according to it. We are not connected to it. We are just running around in this world, not of this world. We're all doing our own thing according to what we are. I am what came here, and I'm doing whatever I am. And we actually, most of us, do not become human. This experience does not change them into becoming human. And if the spirit is one way and the body is another, the two will separate at some point, because they are incompatible. In fact, the body dies. The spirit wrecks the body dies, and that's the end of that. And when they tell you, when they're talking about this world, and they're talking about governments and corporations and Klaus Schwab and I don't know what, that is not this world. Those are spirits in bodies that are not human, and that are creating a world that is unnatural and inhumane according to what they are. Again, they are recreating their own heaven on earth, and it's hell for most of us. So then what is this world and what is human? This world is a place where lots of different levels of consciousness work together and create a whole through cooperation. Ecosystems, cooperation. And to be of that spirit, of the spirit of cooperation, and most that I hear at the moment are not. So they are not human. They are not the spirit of this world. They're not cooperative. I am what I am. I am, and then comes I am all. Yeah? I am trapped in this world. I'm confined in this world, and out there is eternity. Now, I want to talk about that in the end, because that doesn't work either. See, okay, what is all? You're thrown around with these words. It's all. What is all? All is a very completely undefined term. There's no definition in there. So what is all? What is contained in all? There only will be other worlds. Yeah, and we are going to eternity. Eternity is not a place you can reach. Our home is in eternity. No, you need a place to make your home. Eternity is not a place that you can reach. It will forever stretch out in front of you. You can never get there. And as I said, you're completely undefined. So what are you? You cannot say I am all. Because if you're asking what am I, that is looking for a definition. And all is not a definition. That's completely undefined. You have a choice in what you are, what you can be. But again, you have to define yourself to answer the question of who am I? And that is a restriction. That is necessarily a restriction from all into something. So why not be human? That is a choice. But you do not see what human is. That is the problem. You're looking at you're either looking at the ones that have nothing, or you look at the ones that have everything. Again, you're looking at the two extremes, and you're saying that is human. That is not human. Human is that which is within nature, that is connected to others around them. That is human. And again, what is it you're actually looking for? You are not connecting here wherever you go, you will have to go through the same process. You will have to connect. And in the end, is that not what we all want? Is that not what home is? Where you are connected. Where you're amongst those that you are connected to. A web of life. That is home. So wherever you go, you will have to do the same thing all over again. Find a way to connect in order to be at home. There are those here that really go from the stance of I am. Yeah? And really, maybe even from the idea I am all there is. Or I am the greatest, so everything else is beneath me, or it has to be like me. I mean, the Schwabs and stuff, they are that. We are the elevated ones. We are all. This world is here to serve us. But then you get the also spiritual ones as saying, well, we are all. Yeah, we are not at home in this world. They are actually exactly the same. They are just as disconnected from this as the Schwabs are. Only the Schwabs are again, they go in two different ways. The likes of the World Economic Forum and all these other organizations, they're trying to create in this world a reality in which they are all. And in a way, they are actually creator beings, in a way. Yeah? Because they are actually creating something in this world. Whereas the other ones are the ones that are getting out. But in essence, the main idea is the same. I am all and I am not of this world. Just two different ways of going from it with it. And then if you get out, and I've heard, once you reach that space, see, that's why I don't actually want to reach that space. You get this feeling of complete freedom. Yeah, that is because you have detangled from the connections of this world. You have no longer any responsibility. You no longer feel the pain or anything of another. You feel nothing. And it is actually a state of I do no longer care. So I do no longer care is the greater state of consciousness. And there's a third way, and that is actually what Jesus did. And that is being reborn in this world. And that is, again, his body was human from the start, or everybody is. And he did not change. He came from that place and he became that in the body, bodily. It actually says that in the Bible. He's the fullness of the Godhead bodily. And then his body actually changed. And there's, again, mind over matter, but creating yourself, including your body. That's what he did. Yeah, people say he came out of the tomb and he looked different. And many would say that is proof that there was a different person there. The whole resurrection thing was a hoax. Well, if you say that, you either don't have understood what the whole thing was about, or you do actually not believe. See, I do believe. I do believe it is possible. This mind over matter thing, and he actually changed himself bodily. Not only just spirit, but bodily. Actually, his spirit did not change. That is the point. You come here for your spirit to change, to become human. He remained what he was, and he changed the flesh to serve what he was. Many different ways this thing can go. There are different examples in that book and all around you. You actually need to see what it is you're looking at. So, if we were to say, I want to become human, which most of us are not, if we become human, we would be fully in this world, and we would find that this world is a lot greater than we think it is. We are not in it. That is the problem. Our spirit is not in this world. It is not a part of this world. Therefore, this world in its fullness has not been revealed to us. Now, some of us talk about this as prime earth. That would be prime earth. What that obviously means is that we need to restrict ourselves to this one possibility. Yeah? We need to commit. This is a marriage. We need to commit to being human for the doors to open. That is the way that the doors should properly open, not by starving yourself half to death or taking drugs, but by making the commitment of being human. And I said, many don't want to make that commitment. Well, this world does not entrap you. You can get out. But as I said, either you go to another world, which is what Jesus did. He went to another possibility, another world. And then you have to go through the whole process again of kind of fitting into this world. And if you forever go around saying, I don't want to compromise, I'm all there ever was and ever will be, then you will never find a home. You will be in all. You will be running for all eternity. That is just how it is. Because eternity is not a place where you can make your home. It is not a place, it's not a time, it's not something that is. It is something that forever stretches out, and you cannot get there. Or you insist that you are, I am, and this world nature has to be subdued and yield to your desire, to what you are. Everything has to be according to you. People have tried that over and over and over again, empire after empire after empire. And they've all failed. And they will fail this time. This world is what it is, and it's greater than its parts. And the individual part will not be greater than this world. It will get chucked out. Either it will get raptured or it will die, one or the other. But you will not remain. And I really do not see what is the problem, other than that you have to restrain yourself. You cannot have it all. But you can have something, and you can be connected, and you can give, and you can receive, and you can be at home. But then you have to commit to being human. Anyway, here, folks, I leave it at that for today. This is another truth. What I'm saying is another possibility. Yeah? But I think it is based more on what is in this world than, having your thoughts fly out into, infinity and beyond. where you don't actually know. I'm basing what I'm saying on what I know, what I can see, what I've experienced. And it is a choice, and I really wish people would start talking about the choice of being human. Yeah? Don't become this, that, or another. All those choices are there, and they're all being touted. Who is speaking about being human? Becoming truly human. Anyway, here, I leave it at that. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.